Hey guys, it's GPH Streams here once again back on another episode of the 7 Nights Idol Adventure. So we have now the update guys, and okay, let's go into this. So okay, new contents, that would be 3 collab heroes. Okay, legendary Sanraku, legendary Arthur Penselgon, and we have here also legendary Oikatsu. And one legendary hero will be added also in the hidden powerhouses, that would be Miho. Okay guys, so let's go over to this Sankaro. Okay, so my god, he is like a chicken. Okay, so this hero, okay, the affiliation of this would be Shangri-La Frontier, and the battle style that would be a melee type, and it attacks a closest target first. And the basic attack of this is that it deals a damage equal to 300% of attack to the target, and this 300% is above average. And we have here also the crit hit attack, in which it deals crit hit damage equal to 350% of attack to the target, and grants skin attack level 5 to allies for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and also inflicts a bleed debuff on the target for 2 seconds. And the keen attack increases the crit hit rate by 20%, and I think this is like racial, an enhanced racial guys, and bleed deals damage equal to 20% of attack every 1 second. So racial has burn, but this hero has a bleed. So we have now lots of bleed type heroes, and we will add that on our elemental hero composition. And also we have here the active skill called the Vorpal Crescent, in which it grants a climax boost buff to the caster for 10 seconds and deals damage equal to 1250% attack to the target. And this climax boost increases the crit hit rate by 20%, so another crit hit rate. And also final crit hit damage by 20% and grants some evasion or final evasion that is a 50%. My god. Wow. I think this climax boost is quite nice guys, but unfortunately this is a self buff. It says here buff to the caster. Okay. So this hero is an independent hero. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. So now I'm confused. My god. So if I will weigh this in, this hero is somehow like above average. Wow. Okay, next, let's proceed to our next hero. That would be Arthur of Penselgon. So the affiliation still, that would be Shangri-La Frontier. We have here the battle style, that would be melee type and attacks closest targets first. And it deals damage equal to 150% of attack to the target, and this is quite low. This is below average. And we have here also the crit hit attack, and it deals a crit hit damage equal to 240% of attack to the target over 10 hits. Okay, so this is for guild boss when we have here some 10 hits. And also grants a fire spirit level 5 buff to allies for 2 seconds upon successful attack. And the final damage is increased by 50% when attacking bleeding target. So this fire spirit actually increases the final attack by 25%. So this melee type hero guys, Arthur or Penselgon, is very decent in tandem with this hero also, Sanraku. So I think these heroes here are for beginners. This is very decent guys for beginners. And next we have here the active skill that is called All or Nothing. It grants scales of a compensation buff to the caster for 10 seconds and deals damage equal to 1200% or 250% of attack to the target, and can inflict a paralysis debuff for 3 seconds upon successful attack. And we have here the scales of compensation. Oh my goodness. Increases weakness attack rate by 20%. And final weakness attack damage by 20%, and paralysis, unable to attack, move, and skills become unavailable. Okay, so our next hero, that would be Oikatsu. So Oikatsu is a Shangri-La Frontier also. The affiliation and the battle style, that would be melee type. And attack style, it attacks the closest targets first, and it deals damage equal to 200% of attack to the target, and also it deals crit hit damage equal to 290% of attack to the target, and grants strike level 5 to buff to allies for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and also inflicts burn debuff on the target for 2 seconds. And we have your strike level 5. It increases final crit hit damage by 20%, and also it deals damage equal to 20% of attack every 1 second. And we have here also the active skill. It grants a dark over strike, a buff to the caster for 10 seconds, and it deals damage equal to 1000 of attack to the target. And the skill's final damage is increased by 50% when attacking paralyzed target. So Dark Overstrike, it increases the final attack by 25% and the final defense by 25% and also attack speed by 20%. My goodness. So these three heroes, Shangri-La Frontier, are combo heroes, guys. Wow. So for beginners and also for middle game players who haven't enhanced their 7 Knights heroes, I would suggest to get this one, guys. These hero here, or these three heroes here are pretty nice. Wow. So this will speed up the development of your account greatly. So for beginners or for players who have just started the game, maybe playing around 1 month or 2 months, I would suggest to get this. Okay, next, where was I? Okay, the legendary Miho. Okay, let's see. So this Miho, the affiliation of this is independent and the battle style that would be melee type. And the attack style, it attacks a closest target first. And it deals damage equal to 420% of attack to the target. This is quite huge, guys. And we have here also some critical hit attack in which it deals critical damage equal to 500% of attack to the target. And my god, this is quite nice. And this 425% is quite huge. And obtain critical hit rate increase level 5 buff for 2 seconds upon successful attack. And the final damage is increased by 200% when attacking boss in guild battle. Wow. Wow. My god, this is very, very huge. Take note, this is final damage increase. My god. So critical hit rate increases critical hit rate by 20%. And I think this is a self buff. And we have here also some active skill. It grants a strike level 5 buff to melee type allies for 10 seconds. And this strike, it increases the final critical hit damage by 20%. So among these 4 heroes, I think number 1, in my own opinion, I will get this one, guys. I will get this Miho here to 1 star or maybe 3 stars. Because this is a very, very decent to boss or guild boss. And these 3 Shangri-La Frontier Collab heroes, I think these heroes here are for or best for beginner players. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, we have here some new pet. Okay, 1 new pet will arrive. Okay, Extra Emul. So Pet Extra Emul is an event pet that doesn't have a collection effect. Okay, and we have here also some new costume. Okay, this would be a Sunraku. We have here also Miho Imperial Spring. Okay, so we have here new stages and guide quests. So guide quest will be expanded to 9,732 and the essence research related to Crimson Canyon Hard will be added. So the highest stage that would be 18,400 already after the update. And as new stages are added, the Neverseen Woods Hard Essence Selection chests are available for purchase using rubies. And as new stages are added, the amount of dice rewards obtainable from the conquest will be increased upon entering a new stage. And also, it says here, the Hall of Fame will be reset also. Okay, that is standard. And you have here, as all content related to Nightmare, including information listed below, will reset and change. So this is standard, and we have your Shangri-La Collab dungeon. Okay, so we can actually obtain these Shangri-La collabs on the dungeon, and various items can be also purchased in the event shop using currencies obtainable from clearing the event dungeon. So it says here also the maximum tier of influence will be expanded to tier 87. And the difficulty of the level of the Night's Token Dungeon and Relic Dungeon will be expanded to tier 600. And we have here the Infinite Tower expansion. It will be extended to 1,700th floor. And we have here also some Four Lords adjustments. Okay. So Ace. Okay, number 1, Ace. Okay, Ace basic attack increased, guys, by 70%. And also the crit hit attack, it increased by 80%, it says here. And the decrease of skill cooldown is still the same. Okay, the Blood Moon is still the same. And okay, so we have here Blood Moon. It increases final attack and they added some 60%, wow, accuracy. And also the active skill, it was increased, guys, by 350% from 900%. And the Yacha strength is still the same, and also, okay, these are still the same, guys. Okay, next we have here balance adjustments for Rin. So the basic attack increased by how much is this? That with 35%. And my god, I really love this. Removes all buffs from the target upon successful attack. I really love this, guys, for PvP. And we have here also the crit hit attack. Okay, my god, it increased greatly. Wow, it increased by 65%, guys. And we have here also another remove all buffs. And we have here the Crimson Scales. Increases a critical hit rate by 24%. And also, wow, they added critical hit damage. I love this. My god. And next, the active skill. It was increased by 380%. Wow. And the skills are still the same, guys. But the damage of the active skill was increased greatly. My goodness, from 1,120 to 1,500. Wow. And we have here for Lubo. Okay. So the active skill, okay, it grants an increase in accuracy to the caster. Then it deals damage equal to 400% of attack in a 3-meter area around the target. Actually adds some increase in accuracy. And also, the Warrior's God Majesty, it increases target's damage taken and decrease their final attack by 30%. And we have here an increase in final accuracy by 100%. My goodness. Wow. Oh, I love this. So Sun Wukong, its basic attack was increased by 50%. And the crit hit attack, or the damage of that crit hit attack, is also increased by 50% from 200%. And we have here the Enlightened Warrior, buff allies for 2 seconds upon successful attack, and can inflict curse. And I think this is still the same. Only the difference is this crit hit damage, guys. And if we will check here the active skill, oh my god, they increased it by 700%. It deals damage equal to, from 3,500%, it became like 4,200%. Wow. And if we will check here, okay, this is still the same. Okay, so it is still the same, guys, but the damage is increased greatly. So we have here also some removal of nightmare artifacts. My god. So I think those were the best updates or major updates on this 7 Nights Idol Adventure. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you again next time. Bye-bye.